I'm just going to come out and say it. Imposter syndrome. Let's get over imposter syndrome. Yes. Can we please? And it's probably one of the hardest things to do when you're like busting out, getting more visible, getting out there, doing your thing, right? And I speak from personal experience. I've had all the questions, all of them, all of the negative voice chatter, such as, oh, people are going to think this is strange. This is not going to resonate. How I'm not going to make any sense. People have already said all this before. Who do I think I am? What do I think I know? Talking about all of these things. How am I going to position myself as the expert? So and so has 10 more years experience than me, or prettier hair, or whatever the case may be. The truth is that you know what you know because you know it. And and you're so close to the information and the skills and the experience inside of you that it's not novel to you. You think everybody knows what you know, and that is not the case at all. So I love to give this example of my accountant. I have no desire to learn how to balance my books. I have no desire to do my own bookkeeping. I have no desire to do my own taxes. Numbers are not my strong suit. And I know what I need to know in order to function in life and prosper and do well. However, like, my accountant exists where he can wake up in the morning and know exactly what to do with the QuickBooks and the bank balances and all the things, and would have no idea how to build a successful brand. Great. Look at the partnership we get to create together. Do I think he's an imposter? Even though there's hundreds, if not, there's hundreds of thousands of accountants, many accountants in the world. Do I think he's an imposter just because he knows balance sheets just like the next guy? But I chose to work with him because of who he is, and I trust him, and I know him, and I like him. There we are again with those know, like, and trust words. Same for you. Even if there's hundreds, thousands, millions of people doing the exact same thing as you, you are not an imposter because you know what you know from your own skills, your own experience, your own trials and tribulations. Yeah. So we're too close. It's like trying to do surgery on ourselves. We don't know that we know so much. I even sit here before these podcasts, that before I record them for you, thinking, oh God, what am I going to say? Like, is it going to land? Is it going to make sense? Yes, I still have these questions. And guess what? I get on the freaking microphone and on the audio and on the video, and I do it anyways. Because it's like second nature for me. That doesn't mean it's second nature for you. Doesn't mean anything's wrong with you. Doesn't mean anything's wrong with me. It just means I know what I know. You know what you know. And then we get to create this beautiful tapestry together where I can come to you for your skills. I'll use personal trainer as an example as well. Like, I don't know how to lift weights. I don't know why my body does what it does, but thank God my personal trainer does, to come help me get stronger, create more mobility, a little bit of a fitter bod because of it. And this is like, then we all get to play together. We all get to like relish and do what we love and play and come to the table with what lights us up. And so next to us gets to come to the table and do what lights them up. And then we all get to play together. How freaking cool is that? And it's often the ones that are actually very good at what they do that question themselves the most. It's those who tote around claiming to know everything, don't ever doubt themselves, don't ever have that question mark above their head, that probably actually don't know as much as you do. And that's not to put anybody down, but it is the question mark above our head that wants us to continue to strive, to evolve, to get better at what we do, get better at our craft. This is a good thing. This is a very, very, very good thing. So when you're like sitting there questioning yourself, like absolutely terrified to go live, to post the post, you're like, what do I know? Who am I? You are you. You are who you are. You have so much to offer, so much knowledge to give, so much information to impart. And the fact that you're holding that back is a no bueno. Don't do it. Get out there. Start sharing what you need to share. Start giving value to your audience. You're not an imposter. The War of Art, such a great book. Such a great book. It says it's one thing to tell yourself a lie. It's another to believe it. Don't believe the lies that you tell yourself. You're not an imposter. Absolutely not. And even if you have that little voice in your head that's like, you don't know what you're talking about. That's what mine sounds like. You don't know what you're talking about. Who are you to talk about branding? Just be like, thanks for sharing. Bye-bye now. I'm going to go do this thing. And again, imposter syndrome is being with your own self-doubt, your own ideas of what your limitations are versus getting out there and sharing what you know in order to help serve someone else. So get into that mode. Be like, who am I going to impact by doing this? Even if I only impact one person, that I've done my job for the day. Even if you show up and your energy almost even not even what you're saying, but if your energy and what you're doing is impactful and it uplifts someone for the moment, or it changes them in that moment and course corrects them just a little bit in that moment, then good. You've done it. Congratulations. You've gotten over yourself and into service for someone else. And isn't that so rewarding? Isn't that fun? It is fun. It is fun. So don't fight and continue to just battle yourself and these limitations that you hold for yourself and what you think is possible for you because you think you're not good as Joe Schmo next to you. Not true. Joe Schmo has his or her place in the world just as much as you do. And you get to show up and stop comparing yourself to other people and show up and share your gifts. Again, I don't know what my accountant knows. I don't know what my personal trainer knows. I don't know what my mentor knows. Even if you're teaching other people the same skills that you're actually implementing for yourself, you're just a few steps ahead in the path, then you have something to give. This is a no novel idea. Like I always think about like the tribes that used to migrate across the lands, and then there was the sage and the wise person in the group, and you'd go to them and you'd go to them and find, ask questions and get answers and medical advice or the apothecary or whatever the case may be, right? So this isn't novel, you guys. This is actually very ancient, so that we all have a certain gift. We all have a desire of a thing that's landed on us that we were like, I want to share this gift with the world. I want to share what I know about this particular topic or this particular area of life or this particular area of business or whatever the case may be. I want to share it. So freaking share it. You're not an imposter. You have your own experience. You have your own set of skills. Think right now. I want you right now to think about everything that you've been through in your life and all the skills you've acquired, whether it was through schooling or a certification or just working with clients, where you've been imparting your own knowledge, your own skills, your own wisdom. You've been doing the job, you've been doing the thing, and you've made transitions, you've created transformations because of it. What other proof do you need? It's right there. It's right there. So stop comparing yourself to other people. Don't think that they're saying it better than you. They're saying it their way, which is perfect for them. You show up and you start saying it your way. You start sharing from your own skills, your own expertise right now. You're not an imposter. No one thinks you're this is like all make-believe, all happening in your head. And it's just another level of resistance to not get out there and be visible and start showing up as the brand that you are. And how are you going to start helping people, serving people, creating more beauty for people, creating whatever the case, whatever you're doing? How are you going to do it if no one freaking knows about you because you're scared in the corner of imposter syndrome? That's just not nice. Stop that. Stop comparing, stop copying, stop thinking you're less than who you are, and start sharing your message. Get out there. Start doing it. So what is your message? What is it that you love to talk about? What is the thing that just lights you up from inside? And then when you see a light bulb go off on your client's face, your friend's face, your coworker's face, whatever the case may be, that lights you up. And then this energy starts happening back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Let's all draw a line in the sand today that we are no longer going to believe that we are imposters, that we can't do it, that what we are up to isn't meaningful and valuable. Because let me tell you something, it's not inside you by accident. Again, Jane next to you isn't having the same dreams and aspirations as you. She's having her own dreams and aspirations. The ones that landed on you are meant for you to fulfill and execute. And let's see, I'm going to botch it. It's from Julie Cameron's Artist Way. And she says, well, she always gets asked, if I start this now, how old am I going to be when it's finally transpires and starts to work? The same age you will be if you don't do anything at all. So why not start? Why not go? Why not 10x it now? So whatever you're feeling lit up by, whatever your skill set is, you need to start talking about it more. You need to get out there more. You need to let people know that you exist. Because if they can't find you, what good is it? All that knowledge, skill, story, brand, all trapped inside of you. What good is it if no one knows about it? If you build it, they will come. Yes, but you got to go shout from the bleachers, being like, we got a baseball field. Come on down. Get some popcorn. You got to start telling people. You got to start talking about it. You got to start showing up. This is branding, you guys. The essence, letting it come through. You got to show up, and you got to show up consistently. And you got to keep telling people what you're up to. You got to keep doing it. You got to keep going. Let this be in let this be your sign. If you're looking for a sign, let this be your sign today that you need to get out there, go. Stop feeling like an imposter. You are not. We are burying that little entity in the sand right now. We are done. We are done feeling like imposters. And if it creeps up again, okay, remember, there's just a little resistance because you're meant for big things. And that little resistance is just trying to keep you safe. And it's not true. So I don't care if you are doing something similar as someone else. Put your blinders on, stay in your lane, and know that how you show up specific to you is what's going to make all the difference. So we're done with imposter syndrome. Yes? Can we all agree? Can you say yes out loud inside your car? Let the people around you think you're crazy. I don't care. Yes, we are done. Anything is possible for you. Are you fighting for your limitations? Or are you fighting for what's possible for you? I'll leave you with that question today. Stop fighting for your limitations. Stop settling for your resistance. This was also the war of art. I am going to botch it again. It's like not verbatim, you guys, but it was like something like answering resistance calls, like answering a call from a telemarketer. The moment you say hello, you are done. They're like, blah, 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 blah. So hang up the phone on imposter syndrome. We're done. No telemarketing there. Hang up that phone And let's get on with our day. Let's get to it. Let's get out there. Let's keep sharing our message, our gift, our story, our brands with the world. It's never been easier to share who and what you are and what you're up to. Look, you used to need to buy a TV advertising spot, a radio advertising spot to get any kind of traction. Now you can go on Instagram. Now you can build an email list. Now you can do Facebook ads. Now you don't even need to do Facebook ads. You can get on TikTok. You can get on Clubhouse. There's so many resources at your fingertips if you just show up. Your brand message, what you are up to, is worthy of being heard, is worthy. I don't even like this word, worthy. The dream is inside you. Go for it. You want to go to the grave being like, shoulda, woulda, coulda? One day, if you keep putting it off for one day, is going to be a very busy day. Am I right? That's what I always say. One day is going to be a very busy day. Why not do it now? So stop fighting for your limitations. Stop believing that stupid little voice in the head that says you're an imposter. You're not really good at this. You don't know what you're doing. It's not true. The difference between the person who is successful and the person who is not is the one who took baby steps each and every day and kept showing up and put those voices to bed, hung up the phone on the telemarketer that is your resistance, and kept showing up and developed their brand and kept going and kept evolving. And this can be you. And I want it to be you. And it must be you. I won't stand for anything else. I love you so much. If you've found this episode inspiring, take a little screenshot of your podcast, post it to Instagram, and be sure to tag us. And I can't wait to share and know what episodes are resonating with you. I love you so much. You're going to have the best day today. That's your sign. Sending my love.